it still hurts my heart. It really does. This room, I thought I was gonna retire here.
You're hearing from Oklahoma's 2016 Teacher of the Year, talking about his decision to leave Oklahoma, packing up his boxes. He's making this decision because of the lack of a teacher pay raise here in our state. He's one of many. His story, educators leaving Oklahoma for better opportunities. By the way, Oklahoma officially has the lowest teacher pay average in the nation. We are joined now by teacher librarian Kelsey Gord from Norman. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
I'm really glad you're here because you add another aspect of this story that we really haven't covered yet. We talk a lot about teachers leaving, administrators leaving, but you're a teacher librarian, and unfortunately, you have also made the decision to leave Oklahoma.
Yes.
Why did you make that decision?
Well, it was a heartbreaking decision that my husband and I had to make, but we simply cannot afford to stay here. We have a 1-year-old daughter now to think of, and we honestly just can't afford it.
So it was based on money?
Yep.
It's strictly based on money?
Yep.
Can you tell me where you're going?
We are going to Nebraska.
Okay.
And the area that we're going to has 1% turnover for their teachers.
Wow.
Yes.
That's a pretty low.
Very low. It's all due to retirement or spousal relocation. And they have a community that really does value their educators.
You're a teacher librarian, and I wanted to ask you, because obviously it's been quite a while since I've been in elementary school, and you're in elementary right now.
Yes.
What does a teacher librarian do right now that is different from 25 years ago?
Yes, well, librarians do a lot different now. We do a lot of teaching like coding and inquiry research. It's really focused on getting kids to ask their own questions and to be able to evaluate information and access information online and understand how to find all the answers that they need for their ever-ending questions. And there's also the traditional aspect of the librarian role, which is to encourage reading and to connect kids with literature.
Sure. So you're also kind of helping them help themselves.
Yes.
Teaching them how to do that, and then the traditional role.
Yes.
You seem, and your husband actually reached out to me, which you didn't know. He volunteers you for this.
Yes.
But he's been watching our coverage on what I call, to be honest, an education crisis happening in our state. And he said, my wife, I know he's biased, as my husband is too, but he said you're an invaluable resource. Librarians, and now a teacher librarian, as you call yourself, invaluable resources across our state, and now they're tasked with this horrible decision. You know, do I want to make ends meet for my family, or do I want to stay and stay for these students? Did you feel a sense of guilt when you made this decision?
Oh my gosh, it has been the hardest few weeks I think I've ever experienced. I've cried more than I've ever cried before, just because it is tearing me apart to lose these kids and to not get to see them every day, and you know, I've really become a part of their family.
Sure.
And so it's a heartbreaking decision to leave.
I see the emotion, and that's okay. It's a very emotional thing. I mean, you're teaching these kids how to read. You're shaping their lives. You're teaching them how to help themselves, as we just talked about.
Well, and once they become my kids, they're my kids.
Sure.
You know, and so even as they go on through middle school and high school, I still care about them, and I still want to know what they're doing and how they are and how their lives are, and so it's really hard.
Have you talked to any of them or any of the parents?
Yes, I was packing up my stuff in the library this weekend, actually on Saturday, and a few of the families came up to say goodbye and to give me one last hug, and that was really hard to have some of my kids there just crying because they don't understand.
What do you tell them?
I tell them that I'm going to miss them, and I tell them that it was really hard and I really don't want to go, but I have to, and that I'm still going to be in touch.
You're making me emotional.
I know, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I mean, you're talking about children's lives here.
Yeah.
And it breaks my heart to see someone like you and to see someone like our Teacher of the Year leave our state, because you hate to say, but the big loser here would be our students.
It is.
I mean, and who do you blame? Who do you blame for this? I mean, this, as I just said, I would call it an education crisis. And our students are the ones who are caught in this limbo. Who do you blame for this?
It's really hard to target blame. It's just more of just general anger at the situation, because I don't think it's just one particular decision that caused it. I think that it has been a series of decisions over time that education wasn't put at the priority where it should be, and so just over time it just kept sinking and sinking.
If someone is watching right now and sees you getting emotional, this person who is changing lives, someone who has students who took time out of their summer break, their summer vacation to come say goodbye to you, if a legislator right now is watching, what would be your message to them, maybe?
Oh, I guess my message would be, you need to see these kids. You need to be in the classrooms, in the libraries. You need to be in the schools and see these kids and see what teachers really do for these kids and really see how they impact their kids.
And not just teachers.
And not just teachers.
Librarians
That's right.
as well.
Librarians, counselors, music teachers, PE teachers, principals. Everybody's at stake.
We had a drama teacher as well who said that she didn't feel arts were being put, you know, on a pedestal, and they were one of the things being slashed, and she made the same decision that you did. I really quickly want to ask you, was there an opportunity for you to go to your principal or for you to go to an administrator and say, look, I have a baby, I have a husband, please make it work. I need a raise. Work with me. Was there an opportunity? The money's just not there.
Principals aren't in charge of that.
Okay.
It would be at a district level, and it's not an option. They're doing their best to keep certified librarians in libraries, which is more than other school districts across Oklahoma. They're actually deregulating libraries and cutting school librarian positions. So Norman is amazing in that they recognize the impact certified school librarians have on kids, and so we were very fortunate to keep our jobs.
Sure. Well, it's something I'm very passionate about. I'm on my 6th book this summer.
Yes.
And, you know, if I didn't know how to read, or if I didn't have teachers and librarians who shaped my life, I wouldn't have my job.
Right.
You know, and that's how you learn about the world, is reading.
Yes.
So it breaks my heart to see you go. Can I ask you, and you maybe just kind of give me a ballpark,
Okay.
how much more are they offering you
I'm going to be offered $14,000 more
a year?
a year, and after my temporary time, after 3 years, the benefits are going to be covered 100%.
Okay.
Unlimited sick.
So it was kind of a no-brainer for you, just for your family.
Yes.
Well, it's unfortunate for us, but family comes first, and I know you had to make that decision, and we saw the emotion on your face, and I'm sick for you that you had to make that choice, but we don't blame you. We really don't.
Yeah.
Kelsey Gord, thank you so much for being with us and sharing that aspect of the story. I mean, affecting our librarians too.
Thank you.